Hi there, my name is Tony Whiteside. Today we're going to do a screen replacement for a Toshiba Satellite T235D. You can find these at laptopscreen.com. First thing we want to do is remove the battery. We're going to push this tab over here, hold this tab over, and then just pull the battery right out. And you want to take a razor blade, and there are little tabs down here that you just want to pop right out, and just set those right on the screen so you don't lose them. Number 0 Phillips screwdriver, and you're going to pull the two screws out. Next, we're going to start taking the bezel off. To do that, you just slip your fingernail underneath, and you'll hear snaps as you go around the screen. Go around the side, the top, the other. Alright, once that's done, the hardest part is to get the loop off of the hinge here. To do that, I just use a very small screwdriver just to help me prop that right out. And do the same thing on the other side. And it pops right off, just set that aside. Next, we've got screws here and here. We're going to take those completely off, and then we're also going to loosen the screws down here and here, just so the screen will tilt forward slightly. Okay, now that you've got those off, on each side there are actually 3 screws. You want to take all 3 out. Alright. Once you've got those out, your screen is going to lift right out. You want to be careful of this cable. You definitely do not want to snap that or force that in any way. There's also a small piece of tape down here holding it on. So I'm going to take a flat blade screwdriver and just very gently pry that off. At this point, the rest of the cable is also taped to the back of the screen, so you want to very gently peel that up. Alright, once you have that up, I'll try to give you a close up here. The connector, you're going to pull that small piece of tape they have holding it there. And again, you may want to use your screwdriver to kind of help you pry that off. Once that is off, the connector will just very easily slide out. I'm going to put that aside. Now those old screen can completely come off. At this point, take your new screen. This one happened to come with a protective film on it. You want to keep that on while you're working with it so you don't scratch anything. Take your connector. You're going to put that right back in. These connectors are also very delicate, so you want to be careful. Make sure you've got a solid connection. Put the tape back on. You can also press back down the connector to the back. Just press all the pieces of tape back in there. At this point, go ahead and put all 3 of the screws back in on each side. Okay, once you've got that done, you can go ahead and take off the screen protector. Your 4 screws on the bottom, go ahead and tighten those. Put the 2 screws in back at the top. And then you can take your bezel. You're going to want to put the hinges back in on the bottom first. Again, just kind of use a small screwdriver just to gently ease them in. And then you're just going to press all the way around. The sides, the top, just listening for that snap. Make sure the screen's back in. Flip it over, do it on the bottom side. And then finally, we'll put the 2 black screws back in the bottom. Go ahead and take your little stickers. Put those back in. Battery can pop back in. Lock it. At this point, go ahead and turn it on and you can test it. And as you can see, the screen's all ready to go. Thanks for watching.